I was a cop for 30 years. I've seen enough video to save my. I know what I did. I did a U-turn where I shouldn't have done a U-turn, where I've done it a million times.
Whew. That one took the worst. About took the fender all the way off. Took his tire out. He had already swapped his tire. Unfortunate accident.
I was pretty right off.
Yeah, so I make that First Amendment style. Like the test people see if you don't understand what that's right. And if you don't, it's a fast on YouTube.
Especially if you're government. Drink Arnold Palmer roasted.
What's that?
Drink Arnold Palmer roasted.
I've never had it.
Looks like it could use the ones on the front.
Yeah,
And looks like you could probably use a full package from some yanking ropes. Probably use one of those. Use some PC lights or something.
You know the weird thing about this? There's no two-wheel drive.
No two-wheels, all-wheel drive.
All-wheel drive, four-wheel drive, all the time. You got 9 four-wheel drive or no four-wheel drive. 15 miles to the gallon, you know, for 300 or 70 and it all that. They're the 60. Unless you use items, I don't know. I don't know anything about it. I just buy it.
You just find something you like it, buy it, and use it.
I've always loved these like this around everything. Take the top off.
It's actually my dream style vehicle. I'll never be able to afford a brand new vehicle.
Well, I can tell you this, it's fucking expensive.
Yeah.
I bought this for 85 grand and I've been at 50.
Well, let me change that statement. I like this style Jeep, or I want this style Jeep. I would want a brand new.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Something older. I like stuff that I can work on myself. So if I could find this style Jeep, you know what I mean, that's 15 years old, you know, get it for a decent price.
Those are around. You can get those. I tried to buy 25 or 30 range and they don't exist.
Yeah. Jeep
Because they hold their
price.
they hold their value.
Yeah, they overvalue real good.
They lose about 20 to 30% instantly when you drive away, but then that's it. They don't lose.
Go try to buy a good Jeep Grand Cherokee, like a 2001. You know, when it's still got the nice inline six and stuff like that. If you can find one low mileage, it's not rotted out, you're going to pay at least $500 for a vehicle that's over 20 years old. You know, that can make millions.
Just keep running.
Yeah, I like the Jeep Grand Cherokee. That was the first Jeep I owned.
Yeah, me too.
And I was like, man, I like this. It's comfortable. It's got four-wheel drive. It's got the inline six, which is danger for the just might go overheat it, you know. And
I had
plenty
one
of
of
room.
those. I had one of those in about 1980.
Yeah, I want to get something like that. Right now, I drive a 2001 Ranger. It's got 280,000 miles on it. She runs good, though, so.
Got her running good though, huh?
She runs good, you know.
Nice.
When I got, used to be my uncle's, he drove it to Escanaba 4 times a week for dialysis. Get a few deer with it, so we're in front of his bed, right on a couple of times with it. So he ended up finally breaking down and buying a new truck and bought himself a 2022 F-150, you know, new ones with all aluminum and turbocharged what is it, about 4 bangers or something like that. Really nice truck. Down on his way to dialysis one day, he didn't have his 4-wheel drive on it. It was winter time. Lost some slush and sucked him off the road and drove his truck. And he ended up getting a different truck after that. But that Ranger sat in the yard for a year. So when I got it, I had to completely redo all the brakes and everything on it. New starter in it, with all the brake lines, calipers, rotors, shoes, pads, drums, from front to back. The new starter on it. Since then I put an alternator on it. I mucked up putting an alternator on it. I ran my belt wrong, and I put it back on. And when you do that, it puts it too close to the power steering wheel. Where it broke the whole power steering wheel. And because it's such an old vehicle, the hoses just don't come out like it's supposed to. And the racket pinion, it's really weird because getting them out, they didn't want to boom boom. I got all brand new stuff and I put everything together. It went together so easy and felt so loose, and I was like questioning it. You know what I mean? Like this ain't supposed to be like this. You know what I mean? No, it was. And it made me realize why the mechanics would be asking, they're going to charge you $1,000 if we do it. So I ended up doing it myself for $500 and some change. I changed the racket pinion on it, new hoses.
I wish I knew how to do that shit. I don't have any clue about cars.
I don't know how to do it. I go find YouTube videos and I self-talk. I'm not afraid to tear something apart.
Hi, Stu.
Hey, how you doing?
Good. How are you?
Well, not too bad. Got in a car accident.
You did?
Yeah, this guy pulled out and
Oh, just now? Oh, shit. Maybe I ought to just switch information. About 45 minutes.
45
Well, we know his residence, where he lives.
Got his cabin, got his house, got the bar, got the money. I kind of like that Arnold Palmer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Got a little bourbon to it. It's not bad either.
Oh, really? You don't have a bottle of that in your car, do you? I won't tell the cops.
Let's put it on you. He'll be like, I will. I can't do that right now. I'm on duty.
Actually, now is the time to start drinking. Pull it right over there, start fucking drinking, tell the old lady come get me.
There you go.
I gotta go all the way to fucking Cook's.
That's been pretty clean, I think. You got the hair on.
No.
Everything looked good. I looked at all the arms and control arms and all that. All these crap.
You don't know if I tell you make it around the corner or if you're right
You
on
were
the
only,
back.
yeah, you were only going 25, so
Yeah, not even that. Probably 20.
when that other car went by, I thought they were you.
Yeah,
And then that's when I turned and it was
You want to see
like,
the video?
no. I was a cop for 30 years.
Oh, was you?
I've seen enough video to save my. I know what I did. I did a U-turn where I shouldn't have done a U-turn, where I've done it a million times.
I did the same thing just down by the river there. One night after about 4 drinks with my buddy down there, Dick Gordon. And he said, hey, go get a bag of ice. My legs were hurt for 20 years. So I drove across the street.
Yeah.
Pulled out, did a UE, and the cops had to slam on the brakes to not hit me. So I went to the store and I was walking around like I'm looking for stuff, and they're like, quit faking it, come on out here. They said, we're going to St. Ignace, and I'm like, it took me about 3 or 4 minutes to get my mind around, and then I started telling jokes. By the time we got to US 2, they were laughing their asses off, going, God damn it, we already called them in. You're a good dude, we'd like to let you go. And I'm like, you can drop
They
me.
would have liked to let you go. They would have done it there at the
I
scene.
said, you can let me go right fucking here.
Yeah, I don't care. It don't matter to me. You
I'll
drove me down the
hitchhike
street.
back to town, don't worry about it.
Yeah, I drove way more. I was in Detroit for 5 years, and I was in Warren for 25.
Oh, wow.
So I drove more drunks home than I care to fucking remember. Most of them were all my friends from the bar. You know, just get in the car, and then, of course, you know, you get the waitress at the end of the night, follow me home. And she's fucking all over the place. You got a camera in the car. You're like, God damn it, Donnie. It was always Donnie, too. A little short blonde. Then my partner ended up marrying her. Wonder why. Fell in her room from the bar. I think she was looking for a pension. She found one. I already had already given mine away. She knew that.
Yeah, I don't like giving you a drunk ride home anymore, you know.
I don't know why they care.
Well, they took me,
don't- they
that
don't
night
care.
they took me down
They
to
care
St.
because they
Ignace.
care about the money they make off of it.
The only, really, the most you pay is probably to the city or the county. It's like $750. The rest is in insurance and state of Michigan and all that other shit. Your attorneys.
Well, you know,
That's where they get
that
you.
$750 adds up when you get 100,000 people like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So,
No, I meant that's what actually of the arrest
Right,
goes.
right.
It's like it doesn't make sense because the attorneys are the ones making all the money. It costs you like $5,000 to get out of one, you know, or get just to so they don't take your license from you.
really, in the end, really, it's a control thing. Power.
Fuck, I know guys after the first one were great, right? And then I know guys got 20 of them. My buddy ended up going to Kinross, to prison.
Really?
Yeah, his buddy, the judge said to him, Mr. Hacker, I don't know who the fuck you know, but it ain't gonna help you today. You're going to prison. And he sent him away.
I've never picked up a safety car. I used to drink a lot.
I can
when
tell
was
you I
a kid.
should have.
I will admit I have done it, but I wasn't one to normally go to a bar and drink. You know what I mean? There's a couple times in my life that I drove drunk, and I should have been drinking. But I also was one of the people who 99% of the time I was like, man, I'm drunk. I'm not drinking. They're driving. You know what I mean? But I did.
Well, the guys with the pricks I work with, you know, you're sitting in your car in the parking lot, and you got the heater, and you're in the back seat, and they lock you up for drunk driving because the keys are in the ignition and it's running. I'm like, are you serious? You locked the guy up for that? I couldn't believe it. Or one guy I'm riding with, I'm following this guy. He's drunk. I said, pull him over. Well, he wait. Finally, he turns in his driveway. Then he pulls up behind him. I'm like, what are you doing? He goes, I'm going to take him to jail for drunk driving. I go, he made it home, man. He made it cool. He's safe.
He's on his property.
You got to leave him alone. He goes, nope, I'm taking him. I go, well, I ain't got no part of this one. You want a witness? Write it in yourself, man. You're writing the whole paperwork and everything. I said, he made it home.
Yeah.
You know, that's a cheap ass arrest, Mike. And I said, you're going to go out drinking after work.
Yeah.
Hypocrite.
Yeah, good for you.
Well, it didn't do any good. I just made more enemies than I made friends. But you know what? I got 3 or 4 of those guys I can trust with my life. The rest of them, I wouldn't give you 2 cents for. They all got beat up in high school. Their lunch money got taken, and they got a badge and a gun on them, and they thought they were the baddest.
They don't care a damn about the open.
No, they don't
Can't
give a shit
remember
about
which one, but some comedian said, he said, a lot of cops just working there because you get to carry a gun and it's $10 more an hour than the post office.
Yeah. So it was funny. We'd leave work and we'd go to the bar, and we go our uniform pants back in the war back in the day with that French blue with the garden strips, and we looked like the post office. But we all had our white T-shirts, you know, with the fucking stains under the arms, and we're sweating all night. So we go to the bar like that. The lady actually thought we all worked at the post office.
Oh, really?
You know,
In Warren.
It's funny you say Warren. I was just watching some videos.
The shootout.
Well, no, this is something that hasn't been talked about. There's an old guy, he's a veteran. He lives in Warren. He's been doing some FOIA requests, looking for some information. Of course, you know how they are when they do a FOIA request.
You don't get it.
Right. So they're digging around, so it comes back quite often. So needless to say, they've ended up, you can't go to City Hall and do FOIA requests. They went to jail, they've gotten him in jail for something. He's out on bail. He's not allowed to video government employees during the course of their duty. That's part of his bond, right? So one of the city workers went to the old guy's house, out front of his house, yelling, you know, trying to get him to come out, you know, all sorts of shit, right? He's got it all on
Who went
video.
out to the house?
The government workers of Warren.
It's probably the
The
zoning and
DDP or whatever.
Downtown Development Authority.
Yeah, maybe that's what.
You know this guy's name?
I can find out.
I bet you it's one of the. We call them 1096s. So there's a lot of mentals that live.
Well,
Cuckoo birds.
So, well, here, let me finish this. So, he's not allowed to video, you know what I mean, part of his bond conditions, you know what I'm saying? So, they need to come out by doing this. He comes out to document it. Well, they end up arresting this guy for violating his bond conditions because the dude was outside his house, calling him out, trying to get him out, fight, call his bag, you know, all sorts of stuff.
On his own property.
Yeah, so police department show up from Warren, beat the guy up, and he's a veteran, he's retired, disabled, beat this guy up, and he's in jail as of right now, I think. So one of these First Amendment auditors I watched, he lives out in Boston. He literally drove here to Warren overnight, well, over the last 24 hours, drove to Michigan, and he's been there today filling out FOIA requests, videoing the cops and the government employees.
Really?
Yeah. Accountability for All is his YouTube channel. And he's right now in Warren, First Amendment auditing these people because of what they did to this veteran. He hasn't put out the video yet because he hasn't had time because they locked him up, beat him up. He was going to come in September, but things have escalated. He just bailed and came out right away. I'm hearing Warren doesn't seem to be a good place.
I'll be right back. I'm walking into Soder's. What I originally came here to do. So, did you ask where's the other driver? Say he left.
Yeah, he ran.
And
Said something about a warrant and took off.